So many people ask me how to make my homemade marshmallows, and I always say it's a disaster, but it's totally worth it. Very cold water in your mixing bowl, 3 teaspoons of grass-fed gelatin, and you sprinkle that over the cold water, and you let that soak while you do the next step. 1/4 cup of water, and we're gonna heat that up over medium heat. We have 2/3 cup of cornstarch, organic white sugar, and we're going to mix that in over medium heat. And we only want to stir this until all that sugar is feeling like it's dissolved. You can kind of feel when it's a little crunchy, and see how it sticks a little bit to the sides. You want to grab that because that'll burn and that'll affect the taste. And we want this to boil over medium heat. And once it boils, we're going to let it sit for a minute. So now it's starting to boil, and I actually like to say that I want it to boil till most of that middle is gone. And then you'll see it rise, and we want to take it off the heat right before it decides to start to reduce. Take it over to the mixer, and we're going to pour it over the gelatin that has been soaking right there in the mixer bowl. So pouring it over. It's very hot, so you have to not touch any of it and don't get in the way of the steam. You're going to spit everywhere, and you're going to start slow. We're going to go all the way up to full speed. We're going to let that mix for 11 minutes. We add our vanilla, and of course it's our homemade Mexican vanilla. And we do a whole tablespoon. How beautiful. Saran wrapped it, and I used olive oil to coat it. Now this is when, if you're adding anything, so I'll add sprinkles, pink ones for Valentine's Day. Cover this up with the saran and then let it sit at least overnight to set. I made these before, so we're going to cut them up. So this is where we get very generous with cornstarch and powdered sugar. Using this big pizza cutter is the best. So we're actually going to cut the edges off. And for us, this is how we make our marshmallow misfits. We do our s'mores, but we also sell these in jumbo boxes, regular size, and then we make them for the market for the parties in a cup. We basically go half, and half again.